Good YouTube, welcome back. Dub Digital, crypto news, macro trends. Give me a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy getting daily content on altcoin TA and also getting ideas on how to kind of understand what's going on in the market, what's affecting it, and how you should move forward to be a smarter, better investor and make better financial decisions. Do you feel me? I'm going to be doing altcoin updates all throughout the week. We got a lot of bleeding going on right now, but more importantly, let's get on into it. Guys, I'm gonna try to run through this non-crypto stuff really quick so you don't leave the channel. Let's get to it. So check this out, guys. This is DXY on TradingView. DXY is an indices that tracks the strength of the dollar compared to other fiat currencies like the euro, the yen, whatever, right? So when DXY falls in price, that means either the dollar's weakening or other currencies are strengthening. This is my prediction I gave on TradingView about a month or so ago, showing a broadening structure on DXY. This is DXY, which is the dollar index, and it pretty much tracks the strength of the dollar. Okay, so when the dollar index falls, that either means the dollar's weakening or the currencies that it's compared against, which is like the euro, the yen, and all that, are strengthening. So all we need to know for this chart, and this is the prediction I showed on TradingView, y'all can follow me on TradingView. I think it's in the description below, but it shows that I drew a broadening wedge, pretty much forming through 2018 to current, and we fell out July of this year. You can see that the dollars fell approximately 5%, and when that happens, guys, this is why I'm telling you this. When that happens, it affects crypto, okay? Crypto typically goes up when the dollar's falling, but recently we've gotten a bounce, right, of about almost a percent. I'm going to show you what that means, but I want to explain the cycle. If the dollar bounces up, crypto will continue to lose, Bitcoin will lose money, altcoins will lose money because it's all going into the dollar. People are selling things that feel safe. But eventually and ultimately, I believe that we'll continue to keep falling down. Just like we did right here, guys. This was the 2017, 2018 crypto bull run. We caught a few bounces, one here, one here. Now, we're seeing the start of a green candle. Will it be a big bounce, a small bounce? I don't know, but it's very usual that assets bounce when they're going down in price because people keep thinking, oh, maybe this is the bottom, this is the bottom, this is the bottom, trying to buy a falling knife, and that's why I tell you guys not to do that. But let's move on to Bitcoin dominance. That's how much of the crypto market is actually in Bitcoin and how much is in altcoins. So let's see what's happened so far. Since June 2020 of this year, Bitcoin dominance has reduced by approximately 9-10%. That's why altcoins have been gaining in the past. But look, we have another bounce and we're on the weekly, guys. 2% down, 2%. What's happening there is the dollar was weakening, Bitcoin dominance was falling, which allowed money to flow into the altcoins. Bitcoin dominance started bouncing when the dollar started strengthening, because when the dollar strengthens, money moves out of the crypto market and into cash. And when money moves out of the crypto market, people run out of altcoins and get into Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin dominance is bouncing somewhat. Let's move on to the Bitcoin chart here. This right here, this area was like the March oil crash. When oil went to the negative, it dragged Bitcoin down to like $3,000. It was crazy. But if you notice over time, pretty much beginning of this year, Bitcoin has respected this trend line until it hasn't right here. And this is the crazy thing, guys. Bitcoin dominance can rise as Bitcoin price falls because it tracks the market cap value. It tracks the amount of money in crypto, not the price of Bitcoin. So all that means is on the last chart, Bitcoin's money is reducing less than altcoin market cap. Don't get confused here when I show you this. So yes, Bitcoin has gone down, reached this trend line here. But if you notice, I'm gonna draw one line. Okay guys, I drew the line. Here it is. Here's your line. Look, this is a support line. Why is this support? Look how much it's touched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times. And that's just this part of the chart. We can keep going all the way across. I can keep showing you more, but that's a lot of touches, guys. The one thing about ranging, guys, is when you range, it builds a solid base. So it's hard to break through. And even if it broke through here, then we're going here. 7,000. Guys, the only way we can get down to here, and I'm telling you this right now, the only way we can get down to these levels is if there's a stock market crash, if there's war. That's the one thing we can never predict for. As investors, we can never predict external factors to come in and influence our plan. Therefore, we have to be flexible. That's why you have to be flexible. This could totally get blown up, go all the way down here to 6,000 or so because there's a nuke that goes off or something. We have no idea what could happen in this crazy time. But most likely, if we do fall, it looks like we can fall 8 to 15% in Bitcoin value. Okay, just be aware that will affect altcoins to some extent. But the good news is, guys, this level right here, I'm thoroughly convinced Bitcoin will never go lower than. Not financial advice, do your own research, y'all are adults, but this area was $3,000 or so for a Bitcoin. That's because something in history that's never happened has happened. So if something unprecedented, no one even thought was possible could happen, which is oil going to the negative, and Bitcoin went down to 4,000, 3,000 bucks. How many times does lightning strike, guys? How many times does lightning really to statistically strike? It's almost near damn impossible that lightning strikes twice in the same spot. This was lightning right here is what I'm saying to you. So even if we drop down here, I don't think we're going below. Even if we drop down here, I think the overall trend is up. And let me remind you guys, we're only, even now, 40% away from all-time highs, $20,000 Bitcoin. Everyone's used to Bitcoin being 12,000, 10,000. They're used to it now. Do you see how the war of perception works? It stays at a range until it gets old for you, until you're used to it, and then it moves higher. So by everyone not even tripping that Bitcoin's like still 10,000 when it used to be 3,000, it used to be 2,000, it used to be 1,000, it used to be 100, it used to be $1. In 2017, everyone tripped out because Bitcoin went to 20,000. It was unheard of. That price difference, that price expanse was huge, and people couldn't wrap their head around it. 4 years later, guess what? We are all so used to it. We think Bitcoin might die at 10,000. Hey man, I remember buying Bitcoin at way less than that. All right, guys. Lastly, thanks for sticking around. I know it's been a little different than what you're used to, but it's very important if you want to grow, if you want to get more invested in your investments and be a better, well-rounded investor. You need to know how macro influences can change your market that you're trying to invest in. If you just look at this and ignore this, yeah, random stuff's gonna happen. You're gonna be scared. You can't do things because you're not being aware of your surroundings. Let's get into it. This is crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, so it's basically a chart of altcoin market cap. So this tracks how much money is flowing in and out of the altcoins over time, excluding Bitcoin. I made a prediction on the altcoin market cap. It's repeating a fractal. We have a bump up in 2017, sell off, bump up, sell off, bump off, big sell off. That sell off was approximately 30%, 25% or so. We have a bump up, sell off, bump up, sell off, bump up, big sell-off. Let's measure how big this thing is. It's only 16%, guys. It looks bigger in scale, but it's actually smaller in percentage. So a bigger decline is necessary to get the same percentage. What I think is coming after this, and I'm coining it, shakeout before the breakout. Y'all make your own decisions. This is not financial advice. Y'all are adults. Because if you notice here, we have like this bump up over about a month or so, and then around the winter, bang, bull run time, exponential time. That's the time if you haven't gotten in, you're not getting in, and if you're getting in, you're taking a risk. Welcome. I love you guys because you're gonna be on the journey with me. Only if you want to. This is an optional journey. Let's do some extrapolation, get y'all hyped up. Look at what I did. I basically took the remainder of the fractal. We're on the weekly, by the way. Applied it and scaled it up, okay? It's a big up. This is what I expect. I genuinely expect this coming for the altcoin market over the next year. My screen doesn't let me go any farther, and that's 340% increase in altcoin market cap over the next year, should I be correct. So I'm not just sitting here trying to get you views. I'm telling you what I actually think. I'm telling you what I actually know. I'm trying to give you my advice. I'm trying to give you my info into your head so you don't need me, okay? That's the thing, guys. That's what I want to change on YouTube here. I want to really teach you guys so you can teach people. I think this is just like getting out the final last week hands. We shall see. Time will tell. I know everyone's scared right now. It's scary kind of stuff when you see your investments go down really fast. I understand. It's definitely happened to me before. But I'm not telling you guys and starting a channel on something I've never done before. I've been through multiple cycles. I've seen this before. Is any indication of the future? It should be a good winter. But for the time, protect your capital. Don't overextend yourself, even on buying dips. This crash could go on longer than you think it can. It could also be shorter than you think it can, so you can survive. You can get to the end of the tunnel. But most importantly, guys, I'm Dub Digital. Crypto news, macro trends, giving you daily TA. Talk to y'all later. Peace.